Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5. Look at Jynx over there guarding Karlach. She's like,
mine.
Yeah. She says, I'm not romancing her. So Jynx has decided she's going to romance Gale.
He's not really my type, but
yeah, I mean, he does like to joke around a lot.
We could joke
and
together.
Astarian's probably better fitting, but Jynx is already romancing Astarian.
Yeah.
She wanted somebody who's real playful and fun, which is why she wanted to romance Karlach.
I guess Gale will do.
Because dibs is dibs, Jynx.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer.
Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. Admittedly, it's an area in which I have a modicum of expertise, and based on the evidence before us, it's hard to imagine any other motivation. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails. What's on your mind? Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. We all have our burdens, one way or the other. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging, but it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Alright, so we'll have Jynx talk to Gale from now on so she can try and get the opinion increases, though we're not seeing opinion increases for Jynx. But I'm wondering if perhaps she just can't see it or something and she's still getting it.
Maybe.
Because it's clearly supposed to, considering the fact that, you know, there obviously is the kind of place for it, you know, for each character, for Jynx to have an opinion with them. So clearly she's supposed to get opinion boost. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see if it starts going up with any of the characters as we play. So we could talk to these other ones, but I don't want to spend too much longer just talking to the characters. You can spend hours in these camps talking to everybody.
As I do.
So instead, let's go ahead and maybe switch out our characters that we got with us and go back out. I think we've had Shadowheart long enough.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here.
So I wasn't planning on talking to Shadowheart for so long, but she had some stuff to talk about with Raphael. Everybody does. And I think it's limited how long before they won't talk to you about that same interaction anymore. So we could walk around and see what everybody has to say about that. But you know what, guys? I feel like we really need to move along. And so let's grab Gale.
How can I help? Your enterprising approach to
Jynx's future boyfriend there.
An item, but keep it close by. It will not be with
I think I accidentally clicked on that or something. So we're gonna bring him, and who else do you think we should bring along? Remember, we're gonna be going to the, I guess you can't see it here, the Goblin Town, the Blighted Village. So we'll be going there. And so I think it makes sense to bring Gale. I'm trying to think who else.
Or Astarion.
Yeah, maybe Astarion makes sense. I think we've already had him and Gale together, but yeah, sure, why not? So we'd have to...
Although I'm worried about Lizelle. She's been over here staring at her feet forever.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Is she like... I mean, not T-posing, but... I mean...
I think she's asleep. I'm gonna poke her.
Does she sleep standing up?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's...
Oh, come on.
I did mean it, actually.
It's like, don't make me feel so bad.
Alright, so we're gonna keep her
I
here.
would love to bring everyone.
Yeah.
Like, all the enemies get as many friends as they want.
I want to say there's a mod on PC that lets you bring more companions, like 8 or something like that. So were we gonna bring Lizelle, or did you want to bring Astarion?
You can bring Lizelle.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many plains. Chuk. Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. It is done.
Yeah, we definitely hadn't talked to Lizelle in a while. That's clear.
That's why she was depressed.
Yeah.
Now she's
Yeah, look
back
at
to her
she's
old
drinking.
self.
Yeah, she's all happy now.
She's dancing.
All right, so before we go out, I want to take a look at Lizelle and see if we'd like to. We'd definitely like to. She has 3 odd numbers here, is to go ahead and reclass her. Now, we don't have to necessarily change her class, but generally you want to do this with most characters just to change their attributes, because their attributes are terrible the way they build them out. Some of them are worse than others, as I think I mentioned in a previous episode. I love the way you walk around the camp, Jynx.
Just thinking about pilfering.
Stealing from our friends.
Ah, I shall be here.
We are
in
not
my
all
camp,
friends.
That's
for
true.
Whenever thou hast, as thou
Again, it costs 100 gold to change up the class, so you can't do it with everybody immediately in the beginning of the game because it's just too much. Do we want to change her class up to something else? Or do we want to leave her as the fighter? Remember, we already have two, type of melee fighters.
She's
With
pretty
Karlach.
awesome as a fighter. But
Fighters are pretty awesome. Yeah, they're great. But yeah, we already have myself as the paladin. We have Lysel as the fighter and Karlach as the barbarian. And we can keep her as a fighter if we want.
make her punch people in the face.
That's what I got her in my most recent playthrough, my evil playthrough. I've got her as a monk, and it's certainly interesting. It feels a bit weaker initially, but then it kind of strengthens out and feels a lot more powerful. So I guess what we'll do is we're going to leave her as a fighter for now, and I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to provide suggestions what you'd like to see us make Karlach, or excuse me, make Lysel. I think a monk makes a lot of sense. Githyanki, I think I mentioned this earlier in the series, that Githyanki often are monks. And I don't know what else she'd be besides a monk or a fighter. So let me know, guys, what you'd prefer to see her as, a monk or a fighter. For right now, we're just going to leave her as a fighter. But we will change her from the great weapon fighting, because we already got Karlach doing that. And frankly, I'd like to give her one of these other bonuses. So you can either do the protection when you have a shield, impose disadvantage on attack against your allies when you are within 5 feet. I don't think we're going to do that one, though. I think we're going to go with defense and have her kind of like our, basically like our tank, just taking damage. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, guys, rather than the great weapon fighting, which is great too. The extra armor class, I think, would be helpful. And then we want her to have the full strength, even though it's an odd number. And then she needs, actually, if we have her in heavy armor, she doesn't need dexterity at all. We can just dump that completely. Do we have any heavy armor sitting around?
I don't think so. I think we've been selling everything.
I do think it makes a lot of sense that she has 12 wisdom. Because you'd think that Githyanki, with how long they live and everything they see and know and learn about, because they have that astral knowledge as a skill, that you would have higher wisdom. And it helps having like the perception and stuff. So we'll keep the wisdom as is.
I would not describe myself as wise.
True.
She's a baby Githyanki.
I mean, she's not a baby, but she's...
She acts like, okay, she's a toddler Githyanki. She's in her terrible 2s right now.
The charisma at 8 makes a lot of sense, though, by the way, guys. But I guess if we're dumping dexterity for the heavy armor, which I really like the heavy armor in the game, then you don't really need... You don't need to have any dexterity. Though it does impact... Yeah, I suppose it impacts their initiative. So there is that. So maybe go with... Can't put Constitution any higher, unfortunately. Highest we can do is 16 with the +1 down here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't... There's nothing else to put the points into. Other than dexterity. Okay. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and put it at 13, leave it where it's at. Basically all we're doing is taking the intelligence and throwing it onto the Constitution here, guys. So I think this is the way we're going to leave her. And then as for her skills, I think she already has athletics. So I think that's, well, you know what? I really like having her have perception. So she can keep the acrobatics, and we'll take off the survival and give her the perception. And then we'll need to level up to level 3 here, where she'll get her subclass again. I don't know if we ever got that. I want to say we did. We already talked about all this.
Made her a battle master.
Yeah, which is my favorite for the fighter.
That's what my Lysel is too.
Yeah, it seems the best to me of the 3, unless you really want your fighter to do magic for some reason. I will admit that I don't know much about the champion, though, so Maybe the champion's awesome. I don't know. I really wanted to dye my shirt, but we're not going to mess with any of that right now, guys. So let's just go ahead and get back into the world.
You run like you have to shit.
Yeah. He's always got to take a poop. This is how he rushes to the toilet. Alright, and then, you know, we'll just go ahead and do the auto select. That always does do weird selections. Like drinking my mixed coffee right now right before I go to bed.
Or like eating
Doesn't
25 potatoes.
make any sense. Yeah. Selecting 25 potatoes. It's pretty ridiculous. I was hoping that Astarion would try and suck your blood.
He's not gonna. I'm not a real person.
Yeah, it's just kind of odd how certain things don't happen for the secondary character.
I dyed my shirt.
Oh, nice.
Kind of clashes with my hair though.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to dye my camp shirt. Could have looked at what Lizelle was wearing as well. Oh, she's got her Githyanki.
Where do you
outfit
get this
in.
mirror?
Oh, yeah, huh. We didn't look at that.
I didn't see it, but I wasn't like
Looking for it.
Tell me, Lizelle, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
In an instant.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so there's one thing I forgot to do in here. Come on, open the door. But I thought would be pretty cool if we did it. Because I didn't do this in my PC series. And it might be quicker to go down the elevator.
I thought you were gonna do more rock jumping. I was like, oh no.
That squirrel looked like it was going to threaten me.
It was.
So we're going to hop down here.
Won't budge.
The bear's in the way.
Oh, silly bear.
Yeah, so we can't go that way. You gotta talk to the bear and ask it to move. So that you can use the
Speaking of
elevator.
which,
Oh yeah, we didn't do all our stuff.
do the stuff.
Which we now have access to our abilities again. I'll have to take a look at these. I don't remember what all we used to have. Okay, so yeah, all the stuff that we didn't have access to because we broke our vow, we now have gotten back. So Gale needs to do his mage armor.
So yeah, you need to behave yourself.
You need to behave yourself, Jynx.
Always getting us into trouble.
Alright, we're going to have her do the wisdom for the astral knowledge. I found the best two to use for her here are either strength, so you get more athletics, or wisdom. Now this doesn't actually boost the attribute, it only boosts the proficiency for the skills. But I like doing wisdom for the perception. I try and make her like my perception person so she sees everything for you.
With her beady little eyes.
Yeah, it's really helpful if she can like spot all the little things, little details and stuff so you don't miss anything.
Just back here looking at Lysel's ass flap. I don't think she's wearing any underwear.
She has some undies, but I think the description of it says that they're all about efficiency and not comfort or aesthetics, you know? And they look odd. And yeah, not exactly comfortable.
The drow wear thongs.
Oh, nice. Well, the male drow wear like...
Thongs too?
No, not thongs, but like Speedos. They're not quite all the way up in there.
They're very vain.
Yeah.
And they love being naked.
Apparently. I've been looking to replace my underwear. But unfortunately, I don't think you ever find underwear anywhere in the game until the third act in Baldur's Gate, where they have like lots of stores.
That is so nasty.
So
You've got
you
the
just-
same pair?
Same pair of underwear.
Wow.
Alright, so what we're looking for is over here, guys. So remember I told you a couple videos ago that you can find a secret about Kaga, which will change the situation here, and it's actually hidden right behind here.
Oh.
Yeah, we forgot to do this when we were here, so you're gonna need a lock
never
to pick that
looked.
for us, Jynx. Maybe do the sneak before you do, just in case.
Sneaky.
And then once you do, I'll open it up and show what we're looking for here. Well, Jynx got a really nice bonus here, +8. Yeah, not bad at all.
Open the shit out of that box.
Alright, so well, I guess I should sneak too. Oh, we actually have...
Sneak. Oh, somebody's
Jeez.
looking.
Who's in here? Who's that walking around in here?
The dag.
No, the dog wouldn't be able to catch us. It's that jerk. That blonde jerk.
Want me to go talk
That
to
elf.
him?
Yeah, maybe if you can turn him the other way. So he's not looking over here.
Hey, prick.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Oh, so you can't really. Okay, I'll just take everything. What do we have here? I don't know if that's the best way to approach talking to him. Hey, prick. He might think you're coming on to him.
Maybe I am. Probably not, but he doesn't know that.
Alright, so we need to take a look at these items that we got here. Alright, so the first here is the Shadow Druid's Doctrine. So let's go ahead and read this. Or try to read it. It's so tiny. Well, that's the Shadow Druid's Doctrine. And that also got us inspiration. I think we already had 4 of those, so kind of just a waste there, unfortunately. But this is what we're looking for, is this letter right here. So it tells us where we need to meet. Could, of course, just went over there on our own, but this gives you the journal entry for it. But if you didn't know where it was, then you wouldn't have, even thought to go over there anyways, because it's actually in the swamp, and you got to do some hopping around to find it. But I wanted to show you guys where that secret is, because I think most people don't uncover it.
I didn't find it.
I know a lot of the little secrets, but I probably don't know everything as well. There's so many different things. These levels are so dense. We might go ahead and talk to this bear real quick, just to get him off the elevator for if we ever want to use it later.
Who's a good bear?
He's sleeping.
I'll go pet him.
I'm sleeping. Okay.
Thank you, bear.
That's Jynx on a Saturday morning.
Yep.
Alright, so let's get... yep, and right back down.
That's me on a Saturday afternoon.
Did you want to get on the elevator?
I want to hang out with the bear.
Alright, so now we'll have access to the elevator. Though, we don't actually need to come up here because we're just going to be fast traveling. Though I don't know if we have a fast travel point that's any closer. Yeah, I might as well just walk over there. I suppose we could fast travel out to save a little bit of walking. Doesn't save much though, honestly. If the fast travels had a loading screen, you wouldn't want to do that. But given how quick they are, I think it's worth making use of.
It's a bit of a load.
For me, it went right in.
Oh, I've been galed. I'm stuck. Gonna need a hand.
Are we going
please?
the wrong way? We're going the wrong way. We want to go this way here. Alright, so we're going to be going to the Blighted Village. And this is a place that's basically been taken over by the goblins.
That Zaithisk you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
I'm looking at them and I'm running off the cliff. That's why you don't look behind you as you run. So that's the Blighted Village. Now we can go into the front entrance, and for Drow it's really easy to just go in there and not have any issues because the goblins
people around
are terrified of your drowsiness, as they call you.
I love it.
Yeah, if you want to play as an evil character, Drow don't have to be evil, but it sure does make it a lot easier to be evil when you're playing as a Drow.
I'm a good Drow.
Because everybody has a lot of respect for you.
That's really hard.
And they expect you to be evil. Yeah, Jynx is a good Drow. But it's a very rewarding experience playing as an evil Drow, I have found. Oh, we never did this either. I guess we can go chat with them real quick. See what's going on here. Is that Auntie Ethel?
What are you doing out here?
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena!
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
There are a few other things to loot here. But yeah, we don't want to go deal with the hag right now. Auntie Ethel, if you don't realize what went on there, is a hag.
She's a bad guy.
Yeah, she's not a good guy.
Shovel, shovel, shovel.
Oh, nice. Jynx found some goodies here. So she'll loot that while I continue to pick berries, I suppose.
Oh, it's got
a
body.
a whole pig's body, apparently.
A whole one.
And some gold. Maybe an offering for the hag? I don't know.
They're aging it.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. The weave is served best with a dash of eloquence.
So this is the first time we've had them together, so they are very chatty today.
They're best friends.
But yeah, the swamp is where she lives. And I would suggest you wait till you level up a little bit more before you go messing around with her, particularly if you plan on being a good guy and kind of being aggressive in that circumstance.
Yeah.
Because this can be a kind of a tougher fight at a lower level.
A bit.
So we're going into the back way here just because it's easier to not have to fight them.
Hello and welcome to Bogrot. Now, kindly, giz all your stuff.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Temper on you, eh? Fine, keep your goods. Our crowd own this town. We can take you anytime we want.
Alright, so that actually leveled us up. We're at level 4 now. Alright, well, I'm hoping we get this fight in today's episode, so I think it would be wise to go ahead and progress our levels. See what we get at level 4. I want to say Gale's going to get some good stuff. No, he got that level 3, didn't he? And then he gets the next one at level 5. So I just got the lay on hands charge and some more health. Well, everybody's going to get the feat at level 4. You get these at level 4, 8, and 12. Some classes will get an extra one at like level 10 or, you know, it depends on the class. But generally, most classes will only get it 3 times, 4, 8, and 12. And while there's a ton of stuff here to get, and some of these are pretty good, I actually really like the Tavern Brawler. When you make an unarmed attack, use an improvised weapon, or throw something, your strength modifier is added twice to the damage in attack rolls. So great for monks, or just anybody who's throwing stuff. And so that might be one that we want to get later, because we do throw things. But yeah, if you like pick up stuff in the environment and smash people with it, this one's pretty good. And there are some other ones that are pretty good as well. But generally I suggest Now for at least your first one, if not your second one as well, you get the ability improvement, because this will allow you to bump up some of your abilities here. And so we clearly need to get strength for Praetorian because he just misses all the time. And so we need to get that strength up to 18 because 16 is pretty low. And so yeah, we'll get the strength 18. And then I don't think we got any new spells here, so we don't need to change up our situation here as Jynx clearly has to do. She is deliberating, guys. There's so many good spells.
Yeah.
And so it's always difficult to pick one. What are you looking at getting?
Shit, I don't know. I want them all.
And as any class but the wizard, oh, this is a new change as well. That if you have other characters to level up, it just all keeps going. So you don't have to go out and then change over to the character. I think that's pretty cool. Just makes it a little bit smoother. So Gale gets to pick a new cantrip. We still need to go through his class and reclass him and change him up, since I'm sure his starting cantrips suck. And Jynx is also getting that feat to increase her charisma.
So charismatic.
I think we're going to get the shield one, guys. That's pretty helpful. And later on, the level 1 spell slots, there's not much to do with them. And I like being able to just avoid taking damage. I think it's helpful. And then we'll also get the ability improvement for him. That's what we'll do with everybody for level 4, guys. And as you can see, he does have a lot of odds. Again, just kind of typical. And so we're going to go with the dexterity here and the intelligence. Because, yeah, they always seem to have the 3 odd numbers. Which is not optimum. But yeah, he can always change up his spells anytime. You know, some of the classes get to do that. Okay, so he already has the Scorching Ray. Okay, so we got them that last time with the Misty Step. Alright, well, we probably don't want to get too many level 2 spells. I mean, we'll go ahead and put them on there, but you gotta be careful with the level 2 spells because you only have so many slots. We do need to put that shield in place, though. So what to replace? Could do... Yeah, we'll get rid of the Ice Knife and do the shield. I really like the Magic Missile, just because it always hits. Doesn't do as much damage as other spells. It's nice knowing you're going to hit.
Gale, his butt came out.
Like fully came out?
He flashed me.
Like that we need to cut it out type of thing?
Like maybe. He was naked.
So we're going to have to cut that out because yeah, we don't want his butt hopping up here on YouTube. It'll flip out.
Like, I am a lady. Jeez.
Alright, so with her, we're going to go ahead and boost that strength and that dexterity, which we left as the 2 odd numbers there. And she's not wearing the heavy armor yet, guys. I think we still have her in the medium armor currently. So that looks pretty good. And so yeah, having the dexterity for her is helpful. But yeah, I like that it goes through all your characters now.
In battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Rathajack, a technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
So Gale needs an item.
He don't feel good.
Alright, so we're going to have to give him an item, guys. Do we have something for him?
Yeah.
We have something prepped?
There...
I could have swore we had something.
That amulet that you had.
Yeah, the dancing lights. That's what we're going to grant him. Is there anything that's worth less? I'm not entirely sure. I thought there was a ring or something that we had gotten.
This sword.
Do you need that ring, the lights or whatever? Oh, you don't have that. I thought you did. Did you sell it?
Ring?
Yeah, remember we had gotten that ring from the nest, the harpy nest?
Oh, I don't remember any ring.
And Jynx says, what are you talking about? What ring?
There's no ring here.
Well, it's gone now. Maybe we already gave it to him. I don't know. What ring am I wearing? Okay, that's the throne
ring
bonus
of flinging.
one. Okay, so yeah, we'll just give him that necklace.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
So yeah, maybe I gave it to... Oh lord, what's he wants to talk about now?
He's like a crack-headed cowboy wizard.
Maybe I had already given it to him, put it in his inventory. Because when it's in his inventory, it appears as if it's in yours when you do that thing. So we need to reset this so that hides during dialogue. That's a bug they haven't fixed yet.
Yeah.
I wish they would. Every time you take a character out of your active party, whatever setting you have for their hat or helmet or whatever will just set back to just always having it on, which is unfortunate if you have like a really silly hat on them and then they have that on when you do the dialogue in camp.
You're like, I can't even look at you.
All right, so I guess we got to talk to him because I can't have him run around with this exclamation point over his head the whole time.
Oh, that hit the spot. I can feel it work. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but oh, it's not so. Sincerely, though.
All right, guys, so this is just a repetition of his commentary.
That
strange.
happened to me too.
Oh, did it?
I think it just happened.
Okay, yeah, just
He
a bug,
likes to
I
repeat
suppose.
himself.
Do we have 500 gold or did we spend it all? Oh yeah, we got 1597. That's right. I forgot we didn't have to spend the full 2,000. So we could talk to them and get ourselves some ogres, perhaps, to fight for us.
I think so. We are bite size.
But we're not going to do that right now, guys, because I want to get a fight in today's episode, and I think we're going to fight these goblins up here because I don't see how we let them go, and I keep my oath after what they've done. So let's go chat with these guys. I don't know if this is going to result in us fighting all the goblins. We'll just have to see.
We'll see.
Nobody's listening. Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly. Whoa, quick, get him!
So he wasn't expecting that. So this is a lot of people we gotta fight here. And Jynx is the first one to go.
Yeah, I was gonna climb up on the rock.
There's already somebody up there. But yeah, you could climb up there now. Or get like just below him. You'll still get the height bonus over there.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if you can walk that far. We're so slow.
Probably not.
Their little legs. What if you went this other way? This is a little bit closer. Although you might not be able to get by those people without...
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
They'll
smack you. Get on top of the box. Climb up there.
I don't think I can.
You'd have to jump up there.
That'd be it.
I don't know if it's worth using your move.
Sword of daggers. Or cloud of daggers.
See how many people you can hit with this. There's not very many close together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got those two.
Guess that might be problematic for us as well.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be able to walk over there and smack them without running into it.
Who's the biggest threat?
A lot of these guys don't have a lot of health. What's that goblin on the right hand? Okay, he's at 21. And what about the
wargs have 26.
Yeah, they don't have as many abilities though. I would say he's probably the greatest threat. He's the talker, despite having less health. So he's probably the one that we're gonna want to like go after. Though it would have made probably the most sense for me to try and kill him. Considering the fact I might be able to do it in one hit. If I can hit.
I want to see if I can make someone crazy.
I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. With your Crown of Madness?
Yeah.
I think it has to be a humanoid. So you'd have to use it on one of these goblins here. You could do it on him. 55% chance. Probably fail. Oh, there you go. He's gonna attack whoever's closest to him now.
Okay.
Which I assume would be that warg. Alright, so they're gonna get their turn now.
Ouch.
And you did not move. You should have moved. I was expecting you'd move somewhere. Because, yeah, now they can do any area attacks on both of us because we're so close to each other.
I thought you wanted to hold hands.
I mean, we could hold hands with the battle if you really want to. But unfortunately, Praetorian's going last. Absolutely last. So we should probably take out somebody who hasn't had a turn yet. So I think this guy here is who we're going to take out. The Goblin Devout. I don't know if she's got any special moves here that we might want to do. I think we're going to use the action surge because this is a tougher fight. Could disarm. That's probably going to be unnecessary. But we will want to use precision attack because you can see we don't have a high chance of hitting. So let's go ahead and use that. So I found this to be incredibly helpful. It uses one of your die. And now we have an 85% chance to hit. Not as much damage as I would like to see her do. That's okay. So we're going to use the action surge now. So we can smack it again. And again, you can use another die if you want to ensure that you hit. I wonder if the sweeping attack here would hit. Oh, it would. Okay, that's what we're going to do. But barely did any damage. Wow, that was not impressive.
Just a flesh wound.
Okay. Well, we still have our pummel strike, so we'll do that. Do a little bit more damage and daze it. Now it's Gale's turn, our heavy hitter, and he's gonna Misty Step himself somewhere higher. Maybe up here. And then see if I can't, like, blast this person off. Why does Gale have no health? Damn, they did a lot of damage to him.
Yeah, they did.
So if I blast this person off, has this person gone yet? They have not, so probably should. We might end up dying with him.
That's awesome.
Did we hit the warg? No, I was hoping we hit the warg there. Alright, so unfortunately, he won't be able to heal. And you've already used your turn, so you can't heal either. So let's hope he makes it up here. So end his turn.
Probably back up. Why is it coming after me? Oh, I didn't enchant the word.
No, he enchanted the other guy. Yep, it hopped up there and killed Gale. Yeah, just what I was worried about.
We're all gonna die.
But he uses Misty Step to go up there, and I didn't realize his health was lacking. I got this one Blessing. I was hoping to have that one taken out. So that's Praetorian's initiative, so garbage.
Yeah.
And the worst part is I don't even have the heavy armor on him yet. Have we not found any heavy armor yet? Is that what the issue is?
No, I don't think we have.
Yeah, we need to find some heavy armor, like stat. We should be able to find it soon. So, of course, we're going to want to smite, I think. Question is, which smite do we want to use? We got all these different smiting options. So first, I think we should use the Inquisitor's Might on ourselves. Have that extra bonus there. And does it heal you as well?
It looked like it gave some bonus health.
Yeah, it looks like it gave us a little bit of health there. And then, because that requires a bonus action, these smites can't do those ones. We can do the Divine Smite. Hits. There we go. And that resulted in them all running away. If you kill that one, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Oh, we need to go save Gale before he dies. Hurry, hurry. Yes, we're coming, Gale. Oh, come on. Oh, it looks like he's not gonna like, Oh, you can just hit X to help him on console?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we saw that. On PC, you can't do that. You actually have to go to the interaction.
You want me to heal him?
Let's do the short rest. And then we'll see how much health is left. So yeah, it looks like you do need to heal him again. Could do another short rest, I suppose, but since you're injured as well. But let's just use some potions, guys. Yeah, we'll have him drink a potion. It's fine. I want to keep the one short rest for when everybody's injured after another battle. So yeah, Praetorian finally did something good there.
He saved the day.
I mean, I would prefer to have fought them all. Because then we could have looted all their stuff. But you get the experience either way, so it's not like you're lacking experience. That might be useful for Karlach. Yeah, with that way, we don't get to loot anybody because he's the only one that died. And we're over here chatting and stuff while this guy's spinning around in circles.
He'll be alright.
Now, we're not going to let Jynx hit this button. Because she's going to fling him off.
What?
That's what she did on her playthrough. We had to reload it. Because you want to make sure you do the break and not the break release. So there's the release break lever. We want to do the break lever.
I mean, they're right next to each other.
They are.
That, and I was just going to leave it at that because I was like, oh, just flinging gnomes. I mean, it was kind of funny.
But yeah, this is kind of an important gnome. I mean, that's the case with like everybody in this game.
Like everyone's important.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they all can show up later for later story stuff. So yeah, let's go and talk to him.
Cut me loose! Ugh. Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes? Nothing? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
So Barkas is kind of a jerk.
Yeah. I mean, he gets better.
You have to... It's kind of the thing. You gotta save his life over and over and over again. You're constantly saving his life. So this is the speedy light feat. I don't really dash. Do you dash at all? So we can give it to Astarion if you don't dash.
Yeah, I don't really dash.
Oh, it's medium armor as well.
I'm not a dasher.
Yeah.
The
I guess it's better than
+1
the...
is
Yeah,
nice.
it's better than the leather boots I'm wearing. Yeah, I guess we'll go and equip that,
And you
guys.
need initiative.
Does it give initiative?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think it gives initiative. It's athletics.
You need speed.
And then the no, not momentum. It gives the lightning charges.
Okay, I'm
but
thinking
that's
of the wrong boots.
That's again only when you dash though, so probably not all that useful. But the athletics is helpful. And the boots we had were just regular old boots, nothing exciting. So we'll go ahead and throw those in our wares. Did you loot everything else, Ernie?
There wasn't anything else to loot.
Yeah, I guess there's not really much down here.
Just some bags and boxes.
Alright guys, so unfortunately that is the end of today's episode. Spent most of the time talking to party members.
Gale.
Yeah, Gale had a lot to say. And so we'll have to pick up in this town next episode. We didn't have a very large combat section either here. Just one little quick fight where we killed the one dude and everybody else ran away from us.
I mean, you cut him in half. That's scary.
Yeah. So we'll do the rest of the stuff that there is to do in this town in the next episode. We'll do some stuff. At the very least, we're going to go into this location.
I love that no one cares.
What, that we killed those?
Yeah.
Like, they're not my friends. Yeah, nobody seems to care. There's a chest so you can loot real quick here. If you want to unlock it. Nobody cares about that. I guess it's not their chest. I want to say there's like a helmet in there. Maybe that's the momentum helmet.
Oh.
Oh, Jynx sucked at that one.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, we want to go in here, and then we want to talk to those ogres as well. So we can maybe recruit them. We'll see what happens.
It's the haste helm.
Yeah, the haste helm. So like, as soon as you start combat, I think you have the momentum bonus. I think you already have a hat, don't you?
Yeah. You want this?
I guess. I don't think I have.
It.
Yeah, I don't have a hat.
You need a silly hat. This is the silly hat that Astarion would put on every time I turned my back.
Every time you looked at him.
Like, you just really want a ponytail, don't you?
Yeah, send that to camp, and then we're looking for that silly hat Jynx gave us. Here it is. So put the silly hat on.
Love it.
And we are going to make it so it's not enabled at any point. And so that gives us, take a look at this, the momentum. So that increases our movement speed by 5 feet for 3 turns at the start of combat. So basically lets us move as fast as a normal sized person here.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, at the start of combat. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.